You're listening to Spring River Chronicle. Audio on the go.
First National Banking Company. Get checking that pays with Super Plus Checking at FNBC.
Hardy Potpourii business shut down by publisher Jody Shackelford. Potpourii, etc., a new Hardy business, was ordered to shut down August 31st after the Hardy Police Department received complaints that the store was distributing illegal psychedelic substances, leading to an undercover operation in which a juvenile was discovered operating the store and continuing to make sales. According to Hardy Police Chief Ernie Rose, store owners Deborah and Kenneth Sapp purchased a Hardy business license after moving the store from Cherokee Village near the former Beach Club office to a new location near Carson's Carpet on Highway 62. Mayor Thornton informed me that she was not aware of this and did not agree with it. I told her that I was going to go to that business with the intention of closing it down, Rose said. According to Wichita State University, which analyzed samples of the compound found in psychedelic potpourri, one of the ingredients is one that could potentially get across the blood-brain barrier. And the reality is, if you play around with these type of compounds, you run the risk of seriously upsetting the balance of the brain. Authorities found the substance being sold as potpourri was a similar substance to other banned synthetic marijuana products. In recent months, this synthetic marijuana labeled as potpourri has been discovered in possession of minors and has led to several medical calls, although the products often state the potpourri is not to be sold to minors on the packaging. I contacted the Sharp County Health Department, informed them of the complaints that we were receiving regarding the K3 that is being smoked rather than used as incense. They called me back, stating that it is their understanding that it is outlawed if it was considered synthetic marijuana, Rose said. Sharp County Ordinance 2010-5 states it is an ordinance prohibiting the purchase, possession, sale, and offering for sale the synthetic cannabinoid known as spice or K3. The ordinance also says it is illegal in the county to possess, purchase, attempt to purchase, sale, publicly display for sale, or attempt to sell, give, or barter the substances. The punishment outlined is a fine of up to $1,000 for the first offense of the ordinance. A second offense will be considered a misdemeanor and up to twice the fine for each offense. The Arkansas General Assembly also enacted a Senate bill in March banning the product statewide. This ordinance is known to Rose, who around 3:30 p.m. arrived at Potpourii, etc., along with Sharp County Sheriff Mark Counts, who has been following the investigation into the product. Sheriff Counts and I went into the store and spoke with the owner, Deborah Sapp, who we informed of our concerns and that we are going to look into the legalities of this product being sold over the counter, Rose said. During the time the officers were at the business, there were approximately 3 to 5 purchases of a product named Stampede made out of the store. The report said. The store was ordered to close, but authorities received word that the Sapps were still peddling their potpourri product. I received a phone call that a man from the potpourri store at the north entrance is up there selling it again, out of the trunk of his car. When I arrived, the open sign was not on, and there were 3 vehicles in the parking lot, Rose said. At 6 p.m. the same day, a person wanting to remain anonymous came to my car and said they went by and the man was open, had the sign on, and was selling the product. So they stopped and talked to him, and he said he is going to sell until he's out. This person was very upset, Rose said. Rose then went to the door, and Ken Sapp invited him in, at which time Rose told him about the calls. He said no. He just hung around here to explain what happened today to his customers. I told him he has no business permit and needed to lock the door and leave. I further explained to him that if he sells any more, he would be arrested, and that if I find out that they sold any after we told them to stop today, then an arrest will be made anyhow. Mr. Sapp locked the door and left, Rose reported. September 2nd, on reports of continued operation of the store, authorities used an undercover informant to enter the store and make a purchase. We used an undercover person to take a logged $20 bill into the store and buy while wearing a wire, which was furnished by Officer David Huffmaster, Rose reported. After the undercover buy was made at the store, Rose and Huffmaster went inside. According to the report, the officers could smell the strong odor of the product, and 3 potpourri cigarette roaches were in plain view. 3 juvenile males were in the store, and a 16-year-old juvenile who sold to the undercover informant was identified as operating the store at that time. The decision was made to clear the building for health reasons due to the age of the suspect. Officers transported the juvenile to the Hardy Police Department, Rose reported. According to authorities, the juvenile was a close relative of Deborah and Kenneth Sapp, and they were called to pick up the juvenile but refused. As of press time, Potpourii, etc. remains closed. Rose said Mayor Nina Thornton contacted Deborah Sapp and notified her that she may be able to have the business license if they wish to sell legal products. Thanks for listening to Spring River Chronicle, audio on the go. Be sure to subscribe to the paper and check us out online at myspringriver.com.